The religion of Jesus was Islam. The religion of Moses was Islam. The religion of all true prophets.
Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel, The Performance. Today I'm here with a guest,
Micah.
I'm Andy.
and we'll be reacting to a video by Ahmed Deedat. Jesus was a Muslim and his religion was Islam. Believe me, this is the first time I'm hearing this, so I'm really looking forward to see what he had for us. As you all know, we are not Muslim, we are Christian, but we believe there's a need for us to learn from one another so we can make better decisions on religious matters. So let's start with the video. Go.
Question is it? Excuse me, can you go back in the queue, please?
Assalamu alaikum. I'm a Muslim. We Muslim call Hazrat Isa alayhi salam, and here's a lot of Christian, they call Jesus Christ. I think it's important for me to request you that could you let the audience know here, including Christian and Muslim, what was the religion of Jesus Christ and what did he taught? Did he taught Islam, or whether he was Muslim or non-Muslim? Thank you. Thank you.
The question was, of course, you heard, what was the religion of Jesus? The religion of Jesus was Islam. The religion of Moses was Islam. The religion of all true prophets of God is Islam. Because with Allah, there is only one religion. He says, Inna Dina Indallahi al-Islam. Most certainly, the religion acceptable in the sight of Allah is Islam. وَمَنْ يَبْتَغِي غَيْرَ الْإِسْلَامِ دِينًا فَلَنْ يُقْبَلَ مِنْهُ. If you want a religion other than Islam, so Allah will not accept it from you. وَهُوَ فِي الْآخِرَةِ مِنَ الْخَاسِرِينَ. And you will be of the losers. Anything else other than Islam? So I said, now the religion of Moses was Islam, the religion of Jesus was Islam, the religion of speech by Muhammad was Islam. It was nothing but Islam. And the proof of that is, you ask the Jew. Start with, ask the Jew. In our line relationship, we are very closely related to the religion of Moses, Jesus and Muhammad. Three are related, very close. If Moses was alive with us, and if you asked him, oh Moses, what is your religion? I do not expect him to say Judaism. Because this word Judaism is not in his Torah, is not in his Talmud, is not in his Mishnah, is nowhere to be found in Jewish literature. The word Judaism is not to be found. You see, it's a concocted word. But if Moses was alive and if you asked him, what is your religion? He would say that my religion is a religion of total submission to God's will. A lengthy definition. But one word for that in the Arabic language is Islam. Islam means a religion of total submission to God's will. If Jesus was alive with us today, or in his second coming, if we have a chance to meet him, and if we ask him, so, oh Jesus, what is your religion? We do not expect him to say Christianity. Because if he says Christianity, we can ask him, what church you belong to, sir? Are you a Roman Catholic or an Anglican or a Presbyterian or a Lutheran or a Jehovah's Witness? Silly you would say. It's a silly thing to ask Jesus. I expect him to say that my religion is a religion of total submission to God's will. Lengthy definition. One word for that in the Arabic language is Islam. This is what he came to teach. But if the people, his followers, they took his religion off the rails, actually Paul, they are all following Paul. They are not following Jesus. If they follow Jesus, they will be Muslims. See, because Jesus was teaching them nothing but Islam. The Father in heaven, worship him. They start worshipping Jesus. See, this is not his teaching. As the Quran tells us, testifies on the day of judgment, Allah will ask him, oh Jesus, did you tell your people to worship you and your mother besides Allah? They said, oh Bari Ta'ala, oh my Lord, you know I never did any such thing. As long as I was with them, I was a watcher over them to see that they never did any such blasphemy. But after you took me up, you know what they did. So, in tu'azzibhum fa innahum ibaduka. So if you punish them, they are your servants. Wa in taghfir lahum fa innaka antal azizul hakim. But if you forgive them, you are exalted in might, you are wise, in your wisdom, you can do what you please. But the religion of Jesus was Islam, and he was a Muslim. In the Garden of Gethsemane, you read in the Bible that he went there and he went a little further and fell on his face and prayed to God. He made the sujood and prayed to God. Said, "Oh my Father, ye mere Ma'bud, if it be possible, let this cup pass away from me, but not as I will, but as thou wilt." One word for that, not as I will, but as thou wilt, is a Muslim. I have submitted my will to the will of Allah. Jesus was a Muslim and his religion was Islam.
What an educative message by Ahmed Deedat. Jesus was a Muslim and his religion was Islam. Wow. I think before we say anything, it's better we know the meaning of Islam. And I think from the previous video we watched, including this, the meaning of Islam is, I think, is total submission to the will of God. Wow. Total submission to the will of God. Just like he rightly said that if John were to be alive, or Moses were to be alive, Paul were to be alive, Jesus were to be alive, and you ask them the same question, which religion are you? They are going to say that their religion is total submission to God. Total submission to God. They are, because if they say they are Christianity, that another question will arise: which church are you from? Are you from Jehovah's Witness? Are you from Catholic? Are you from which denomination are you from? I understand the angle he's trying to come. I understand his point. And if you also understand, I think Christianity in question is also, I think, total submission to God.
Yeah.
Total submission to God.
Sorry for interrupting. You know, this Ahmed Deedat, I respect him a lot.
Okay.
But on this particular concept, I think I will have to disagree with him because he didn't give me enough proof to back up what he's saying.
Okay.
Now, he says the meaning of Islam means total submission to the will of God.
Okay.
So for that reason, anybody that submits to the will of God is automatically practicing Islam.
Yeah.
So on the other hand, Christianity means Christ-like.
Okay.
That is living the life of Christ.
Living like Christ.
And Christ itself means total submission to the will of God.
Yeah.
So even as a Christian can also say Jesus is from Christian religion.
Okay.
I'm not saying that he could be right to an extent, but I'm just saying I've not gotten enough proof to back up his claim. But the message is educative.
Okay. Okay. I think just from just what you are saying, that you say if Jesus were to be alive, if John was to be alive, Moses were to be alive, and you ask them which religion are they from, and they are going to say their religion is total submission to God. Total, though Islam as a religion means total submission to God, but that doesn't mean that their way of worship, or that doesn't mean that they belong to Islam as a religion. You get, but it basically means that they totally submit themselves to God. You get?
Yeah.
That's also what I also understand. What do you also think?
Okay, from the little information and understanding I just gathered from this video, it means both Islam and Christianity are preaching the same message.
Yeah, total submission to God.
He quoted Jesus Christ praying to God in the Bible and saying, "If thou will," meaning Jesus submitted his will to God.
Yeah.
And that's what Islam is preaching about.
Okay.
And that's what Jesus told Christians to do.
Yeah.
Meaning the two religions are preaching about the same message. So, but in his understanding, he thinks if Jesus and Islam are preaching about the same message, then Jesus is a Muslim. But why can't we too also say that the Prophet Muhammad, may peace be unto him, too, is a Christian?
Yeah,
He's a Christian.
Now he
Because
says
he's also preaching total submission to
the will of
God,
God.
to the will of God, and Christianity is also, they preach totally submitting to God also. So which means any Christian can, can rightly say Muhammad is also a Christian.
Yeah, now he says, because if Jesus has said, I'm a Christian, people were going to ask him, what church are you from? Now, the thing is, it's just like a kingdom. They have many sections under the kingdom. That doesn't mean that the kingdom is null and void. That doesn't mean that the kingdom is irrelevant. I believe in Muslim. I don't know much though, but I believe they also have some sections under Islam.
They have.
I think so. So that doesn't mean because they have sections automatically Islamic or Muslim is kind of relevant.
Yeah. And if you also look at it from another angle, I don't think Jesus even belonged to any religion. Jesus belonged to everybody. Jesus is trying to accept all people. We are the one that has, categorized, I belong to this race, I belong to this, I belong to that. Jesus or Prophet Muhammad, John, Paul, Moses, Abraham, they were all preaching the same message. And the message is submitting to God.
Yes.
It's not about religion.
This controversy between Bible and Quran, Christian and Islam, I think it's just like if God ordains a king in a particular kingdom, God doesn't tell the king the kind of laws he will make in that kingdom. The main thing is the king will have to make a law that will be focused on the will or submission of God. So if God doesn't create many religions, that doesn't mean men don't have the right to create religion.
Okay.
It's just that whatever religion that comes up has to be focused on the total submission to the will of God. That's just it.
Yeah. That's very correct. You can tell we have all learned a lot from this video. What an educative message from Ahmed Deedat. I know this is the big difference between Christian and Muslim. Christian, we believe in Jesus. But we believe Jesus is the Son of God, that no one comes unto the Father except through him. And Islam also, they believe Jesus is a prophet, Jesus is a messenger, just like Muhammad. And I think we all, be you a Christian, be you a Muslim, it's your own obligation to do your own research to find out the truth and make your decision and stand your ground on whatever decision, on whatever religion you feel is right for you based on the research you have made. This video indeed is very educative. So we would like to hear your comments. What do you like about this message by Ahmed Deedat, and which other of his video would you love us to also listen to and react to? Don't forget to click on the subscribe button, click on the like button. Do have a nice day. Love you.
Bye.